Wouldn't you know it, just as I'm about to go ahead and start my live stream, I have to take a shit. So yeah, it just came on, nothing doing. So anyways, let's hope Space Marine 2 is pretty good. I played a little bit of it beforehand, where I got everything sort of set up myself. So, you know, I basically played it through a torrent a bit just to see if I wanted to check it out, and apparently it's pretty good, so I'm going to be doing that then. So yeah, open the browser. Okay, I've already linked this stuff to my accountant, so I don't have to do it again then. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see what kind of settings we've got here, first and foremost. Let's go and do high for the moment. And that does seem to actually be everything. Like, background swarm size. So default, okay. No? Okay, let's just do default then. Okay. Oh, I see. I think this will probably be pretty good. Yes, I do wish to apply the changes. There's a guy I'm, okay, alright. Let me go ahead and pause this stream real quick. I gotta go ahead and take care of some DM stuff. So let me go ahead and get that done here, and we'll go ahead and begin the stream proper. Were we? Ah, yes, we were going over settings right now. So, camera shake. None of the weapons. Let's go ahead and put camera shake on there. Let's see how that actually works here, shall we? Hold on, let me make sure my headset actually has that setting on and available. Pretty sure it does, but just want to make sure. That is very strange. Huh. Okay. There we go. That's what I was hoping to get. Yeah. It's weird that it's not showing anything pumping, and yet, for whatever reason, yeah, there's some way to disconnect between that and everything else, so I don't know really. I don't know what's going on here. I'll have to figure out what the deal is here later. But it seems like everything's working correctly. Okay. Let's see here, okay. Adjust input method for activating the social wheel. Toggle, okay. Who the fuck does mono sound in 2020 fucking 4? I know that that means like current year shit, but didn't we stop using mono? Didn't mono sound stop kind of becoming a thing around 2016, 2018? That's my brother right outside the door. He's obviously like trying to honk and make some noise. Hey bro, you want to come and join the stream or what?
Heading out to Springfield, so we'll be back in a little while.
Okay.
Alright, have a good stream, Don. Glad you're having fun with your game.
Alright, well I haven't exactly started. I'm just going over settings right now. I am streaming them, so.
You're streaming the settings?
Well, I've got to go ahead and make sure the settings themselves are adequate for when I'm doing the game.
You didn't think to do that before the stream, and now you're making your viewers suffer through this? Oh my.
Live streamers do this shit all the time when they begin a fucking game. Besides, they usually take the live stream and then they clip out the interesting parts or whatever, and they post it.
You're making your viewers listen to you explain why. Oh, I love me, Big Brother. I'll see you then.
Yeah, sure we do. That's my little big bro! He's my bigger brother in age, but I'm bigger than him, so... in terms of height. And he hates that. So, yeah. But alrighty. Oh, wait. I don't know why is I pushed that there, so... Okay. Okay. Speech detection, there we go. I'm still wondering, who the fuck uses mono sound nowadays? Like, everything is stereo or surround sound. Shit, eventually it's gonna start getting omnidirectional sound. Kind of still have that with my headset, so... I kind of still have that with my headset, primarily because it's like, there's an app that quite literally makes it so that way if you, you can test the sound from the speakers of the headset, and if you take the like little helicopter, the noise runs in and brings it right over your head, it'll sound like it's coming right above your head. So I think that's like basically the equivalent of omnidirectional sound, but kinda, I guess. Becomes a fair gameplay challenge. Enemies are moderately aggressive. Resources need to be managed wisely. Tactical and skillful play is rewarded. Enemies are dangerous. Setup is the intended experience. Okay. Oh, I always want to go with the intended experience, so I'm not exactly a slouch when it comes to games like these. And I don't speak during cutscenes, so you're gonna have to deal with that. Only war. Okay, alright. So subtitles like these that are coming up here, they don't need to come up. When it's text on the screen, it's like, see, there it is again. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, but this is a bit of a problem for me. At least when it comes down to, like, being able to, like, enjoy subtitles in a game. So, wait, seriously? The game just stopped. Okay, well, looks like the game just fucking crashed on me. Very strange. Why is Discord popping up? What? What's going on here? My computer's freaking out now, so... Okay, so never mind. Let's see here. I think OBS just crashed on me and is causing problems here. Make sure... Great, one of my keys just stuck there. Okay. Okay, my computer is kind of frozen up. Like, I can't really open anything up. Let me see here real quick. Will this open up? Yeah, okay, this will open up, but I can't really get... Huh. Okay, so I can access anything and everything but my browser bar. I can't do Alt-Tab. So yeah, looks like this is a bit of a fuck up here. Oh well, guess I'm gonna be restarting my computer. So yeah, not too sure what the fuck is going on here. Is what it is. Always technical difficulties when it comes to streaming, I guess. You know, especially for me. Let's turn this off here. Turn that off from downloading for the moment. We're going to play Black Myth Wukong tomorrow, but today we're going to be doing Space Marine 2. So, yep. Hopefully I won't have to take a shit soon. Again. I'm going to go ahead and put this in borderless windows because there are times on which I want to pause the stream and actually, you know, engage with some media stuff. That was a little bit premature, kind of weird, really, but whatever. I guess it might be time to restart my computer, or reset my computer in terms of its factory resettings. So, might be a thing I have to do. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Building resources. Okay. Let's try this again here, shall we? Wait, what? Oh, I see. And in fact, let me go ahead and go back a little bit real quick. I guess I can't go back. I guess I have to do this as is. I was going to recheck my settings. I was going to recheck the graphic settings here. So yeah, it's not. Alrighty. So anyways, I was bitching a little bit about the subtitles. Which for me, like, you don't really need subtitles for a game in which you have which you have text already on the screen that could be read. Like, who exactly are you subtitling it for? The reading impaired? What? Doesn't make any sense. Like this shit is not subtitled here. Which makes sense, you know? It's just words on the screen. You can just see them as they are. And while I don't really talk too much about cutscenes, the only thing is I will say either to praise or to complain about. Like this, for example. Why is there a cutscene when there's like, why is there a subtitle and a cutscene where there are words on there, but like no words are being said, they're just being spelled out? It's like, what? Why? Like this, you don't have to have subtitles for shit like this. Alright, so now it's telling us what the absolute strategic value of the thing is. Which is good, I think. That was a little bit of a problem last time. You know, we didn't need to know that there was a Titan on there, only that the orcs want something that was strategically absolute.
Approaching Pitako. Prepare for atmospheric entry. Approaching drop zone.
You know what they should do? They should have dynamic subtitles, which only come along right around the time when you think you hear something but you don't. In other words, you can't really make out what's being said. Yeah, make subtitles available to be seen only when it's hard to hear the other person is saying. That would be pretty cool. Although that would take a lot of work, and I think it would take a lot of trial and error. So it would probably take way too much money to do. It's unfortunate. I think it's a good idea. But I guess like good ideas aren't exactly something worthwhile to do from time to time, I guess. But yeah. Alright.
Kill team leader to squad. Box check. Repeat. Kill team leader to squad. Confirm Vox contact.
We've crashed. It's from your position.
I'm just taking a look at the
Do
scenery
you
here.
have the virus bomb? Damn it.
Alright, enough of the scenery.
Moving to... Lost contact with brother. Approaching orbital launcher facility.
Clearing high
Well
freezers and
secured.
invaded the planet record.
Hellstross, Alpha. I'm moving
Oh,
to the
shit.
crash site. Do you read?
Any sign of the commander? Negative. No
Damn, the
contact since the
Imperial Guard
crash.
sure have their work cut
I'm
out
here,
for
damn
them.
it.
Hellstross, you have command. What are your orders? Proceed as planned. Launch the virus bomb into the stratosphere. Detonate it. And watch the Tyranids die. A sight I will greatly enjoy.
Transmitter must be broken. Homicans. The area will be crawling with them.
Alpha, where's that damn virus bomb? I'm up to my elbows in these wretched bombs. Any word from Brother Darius or the commander? Nothing. It is left to us to share the glory now, Kelstros.
Hold on, brothers. Spores.
God damn it. There we go. Alright.
Now they send larger meat to stop me.
Alright, awesome. Okay then.
Arthur, you must reach that bomb. I will, even if I have to chew my way through.
Darius, brother, I will repay them tenfold. This bolter will roar in your name, Darius. I swear on it. Come, vermin!
I should be picking these rotten seals out of my fangs for weeks.
I'm not exactly as familiar with the Death Watch as I am with other chapters. I wonder what the deal is exactly. We'll probably look at the video. I'll probably look at the video at some point during the playthrough. So,
If we fail to launch that bomb, there will be nothing to stop the Tyranids. I am almost at the crash site. Just make sure the launcher is still standing when I get there. Hold the line for as long as I can.
Alright. It seems to be going pretty good, honestly. I do like the gameplay so far. There seems to be like a little bit of a pattern to go through, like a little bit of a weaving
We are
to
running
do
out of time.
in terms of your attacks. Like you've got to do some kind of rhythm, if you would, in order to
Kill
get the most
team,
out
I
of
am
it.
at the
So, yeah.
crash site. Hold farm. Aaron.
There we go.
Aaron, my brother, you have honored the Imperium with your devotion. Ulfa, Kelstros, if you can hear me, I have the virus bomb. Headed to the orbital launcher.
Is that as hard as you bite, Xenos? Come on!
Oh! I was right there. I thought I was supposed to go over there for a second. Ha! interesting.
Your death will not go unpunished.
There we go.
Tyranids and breach the perimeter. Over. Anyone? Is the bomb en route?
Hang on, Kelstros!
God damn, man. Supposed to go here? I guess I gotta go through here, yeah.
Kelstros, are you with me? I have the bomb!
Okay.
You have served your Emperor well, brother. Record log. To any Imperial unit that recovers this log, my kill team crash-landed off course. My brothers are all dead. Slain by Tyranids. I have the virus bomb. Moving to the orbital launcher. Fire into stratosphere where it will disperse over Tyranid positions. One chance to delay the Tyranid invasion. The virus will spread through their forces. They will adapt, but it will slow them down. The virus must be launched into the stratosphere. Nothing else matters.
Then, just making sure they get all my stuff together. Damn. Okay, so these guys are no joke then. It's not just gonna be a breeze getting through this shit. Alright, makes sense, I guess. Okay. That was a little bit closer than I would have liked it, but whatever. In fact, would that have blown up? Yeah, it would have, so...
Operator shift change overdue. Your tardiness has been flagged for invigilation.
Open the gates.
Shift chronometer reset. You're registered as on duty.
Ha!
Carry out the officer's work according to the divine synchronicity.
Okay, so it seems to reset. Your health seems to reset, like, at some point
Inserting payload.
during... Yeah, it seems to reset during the... At some point during the process of the level. I don't know when exactly it was. So, yeah.
Payload chambered. Hazardous material detected. Further validation required.
Transmitting override authorization. Set course for stratospheric detonation.
The rite of safeguard must be performed. Seek an authorized Magos at the command console.
Machine Spirit, where is the command console?
On the observation platform above. The Magos
I'm gonna save my grenades for later, especially if I can do so, so yeah. I don't know how powerful these grenades seem to be, so yeah.
Machine Spirit, what is the status of the orbital launcher?
Hibernation. Console inactive for 22 hours. This impiety to the Omnisire has been logged.
Activate launch systems.
The rite of initialization must be performed. Seek an authorized Magos at the command console. The command console is posted at the edge of the observation platform. A Magos will attend to you shortly.
Doubtful.
Mutations complete. Awakening systems from hibernation. Rite of capacitors initialized. Personnel may begin prayers of charging.
Prone. Can you not hasten the damn process?
Seismic disruptions have occurred. Launch trajectory may have been altered. Organic presence detected on the railway. All personnel vacate for location. Launch preparations complete. Standing by, Magos. Attention. Magos. Your launch operation is about to dispatch your payload.
Okay. Man, I kind of wonder what kind of effect the fucking virus bomb is going to have on this planet, because it's very clearly going to be a thing here. So I wonder how much of the vegetation of life is going to be destroyed here as a result. Nice, so you've been as Titus the whole time. Cool. I thought it was gonna be some other stage where Titus would come in and stuff. You know.
I will not rest until you lie dead at my feet. remember me. May that virus strip your flesh from your bones.
Bosses, well, I guess you're probably going to be facing other guns again. Given how the Tyranids operate. They'll probably regenerate, get absorbed and whatnot, and reintroduced back into the hive fleet and whatnot, so... But, it is what it is, I guess, when it comes down to it. Pretty good presentation of a tutorial, if you ask me. Let me go and get some water. Joining server, huh? Okay. Catacomb orbit. Battleborn resilient. Okay. Just want to check something real quick. There we go. Yeah.
Praise the Emperor. The wound was fatal. You survived only through the Rubicon surgery. We remade you. You are a Primaris now.
Why?
Lord Calgar issued the command himself.
Is he here?
Gone. Summoned by the Primarch.
I must get back to the Watch Fortress.
You have been reassigned.
My place is with the Death Watch.
The Inquisition can find no stain on you. Titus, accused of heresy. You have served penance in the Death Watch for almost a century. And not once have you faltered. But you will never know redemption until you have faced the judgment of your brothers. Prove yourself to us and know true absolution.
Okay.
What is your life?
My honor is my life.
What is your fate?
My duty is my fate.
What is your fear?
My fear is to fail.
What is your reward?
My salvation is my reward.
What is your craft?
My craft is death.
What is your pledge?
My pledge is eternal service.
Okay, this should be interesting at the very least.
The Rubicon surgery has remade you as a Primaris Marine.
The die is
You
cast.
are now stronger, faster, and more resilient. You will take your place as an Ultramarine once more. Your brothers will know that you served in the Death Watch, but your dishonorable status as a Black Shield has been redacted from the archives. Should it be discovered, there would be questions. Lord Calgar has offered you a second chance. Do not taint it.
Okay, so just for the sake of the point here, just so that I know the significance behind the Death Watch, because I've heard of them beforehand. I've never really bothered looking up Death Watch lore. Let's look up what the deal is with them, shall we? What their whole issue is. And I guess we'll look at a really short video. Not a long-ass video, but a short one. Let's go with Major Kill, because Major Kill is pretty good in explaining these kinds of things here, shall we?
G'day, guys and gal. Health experts generally don't recommend putting man-children who exhibit various different mental health conditions all together into one group. After all, I can't imagine, but, well, I didn't get placed into wives if the Xeno squad flex pencils down your dick hole and I'm still doing great. Well, either way, it's a good thing that health experts don't exist in Warhammer 40k, otherwise we wouldn't get the Death Watch. Squadrons of Marines taken from various different Loyalist chapters and placed into deadly Xeno situations. Now, on paper, putting alcoholics who would beat their wives if they were able to overcome their psychological castration into a team with egotistical space vampires seems like a pretty bad idea, but in practice it's actually great. The combination of clashing personalities creating enough pressure to forge diamonds, or a mountain of Xeno corpses. Speaking of loyalists shoved into a squadron of misfits and tasked with overly difficult challenges, the next episode of Homebrew Adventures is coming along nicely.
Okay, let's skip that.
Me Marine, and now the reason. The daughter picked daughter 1,000 years now, and I don't mean that in the way that those dodgy woggy texts collapse for 10 interesting characters. Let's get into it. The Imperium has been on the brink of collapse for 10,000 years now, and I don't mean that in the way that those dodgy woggy tech stores who have hung up a closing soon sign for 5 years do. No, they are literally so close to getting clapped. In response to this, the Imperium has created numerous protocols and armed forces to try prevent this, forces that the Emperor himself had nothing to do with creating. See, when the Imperium was growing during the Great Crusade, and even their time during the Horus Heresy, Xenos weren't a huge problem. Orcs were slaughtered in the trillions, the Elder were just trying to survive, and the Necrons were sleeping. The Tyranids were also nowhere to be seen, hence there was no need for a specialised anti-Xeno force beyond your average Space Marine and Guardsman. Then, the War of the Beast happened. Now the War of the Beast was a pretty retarded story, and it didn't make a whole lot of sense, but it basically ended with the Imperium about to get beaten by some hectic Orcs. Through even more shit that makes even less sense, the Imperium was able to win, but it was a massive wake-up call. Large demon threats had the Grey Knights to handle them, large Xeno threats needed something similar. Hence, a bunch of Inquisitor Lords were like, shit, we need Space Marines! So, they summoned a large conclave of chapter masters and were like, can we please have your best Marines so we can kill the Xenos? And the chapters were like, but we need our best Marines so we can kill Xenos. So the Inquisitors were like, okay, fair. Give us your Marines that are really good, but are massive ego assholes about being good, so you don't actually like them. And the chapter masters agreed, hence begun the Death Watch, a collection of kill teams with veteran Astartes drawn from all the Loyalist chapters. Their goal was to neutralise significant Xeno threats. I was only half joking about chapters sending in Marines they didn't like. Most chapters see the Death Watch as a great honour, hence genuinely send their best Marines to serve in there for some time. Other chapters use it as an excuse to punish Marines who step out of line. Then there are some chapters that send Marines in just to get them to fuck off. Either way, the Marine has to be a veteran, hence the Death Watch kill teams are actually really good, and pull off crazy victories 9 times out of 10. They can have Dreadnoughts and Librarians as well. It's basically a fully fledged chapter. Officially, they serve under the Inquisition's Ordos Xenos branch, hence they specialise in dealing with Xenos. Obviously, if there's something chaotic in the area, they aren't going to be snobs about it, they will help push back a demonic tide, but this is pretty rare as they spend most of their time balls deep in Gene Stealers. Name any living Xeno from Warhammer and I guarantee the Death Watch have fought it, including the Hudur, actually pronounced...
Okay, so basically, from what I can gather of this, is that the Death Watch are an elite team of Xenos responders, or responders to Xenos threats, that are specifically from the Space Marine. Okay, I can get behind that. I can definitely understand that. Now, of course, like, it was completely useless considering the fact that, you know, the main character is no longer in the Death Watch. But, whatever. It is what it is. So, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and go to the bathroom and we'll go in. Shall we? Okay. Alright. Let's make sure to see if we can get through this here. I'll be talking a little bit about 40K in terms of some of the things I recently found out from the setting, but for the most part, I'm going to be mainly just vibing, taking in the scenery, that kind of stuff, so yeah.
Sergeant Ventia had secured the spaceport and handed over its defense to the Cadians. Ventia, the guardsmen will be cleaning up bits of tyranny for weeks. Brother. Lieutenant. Uranus, we have work to do. Gather the rest of the squad on the flight deck. Yes, brother.
Servitors. Interesting. Alright. So yeah, one of the things I recently... Oh, okay. Let me just stop now. Oh, never mind. So one of the things I recently found out about 40K was that the Horus Heresy novels do not portray the Emperor in the best light, which I can kind of.
The effects of the virus bomb are already wearing off. Get me scout reports on enemy strength and the orbital guns. Yes, Captain.
Okay. I'll go ahead and talk about that later then.
My lord. Lieutenant Titus reporting for duty. Have Sergeant Gadriel report to the bridge. How are your wounds? Good enough. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions, suspicions. I cannot afford discord among the men.
That was an interesting echo there. Huh. Hold on. I was just going to check the volume here, but looks like Windows decided to go and do an update. I'll probably be doing that at some point, but I just want to make sure to... I don't know, it seemed a little bit low.
Not now. You're a lieutenant now. Will that be a problem?
No, captain. Used to be a captain, but whatever.
Very well. We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets. Avarax, a hive world, and Kadaku, which you already know. We're abandoning the latter. It's mostly Adeptus Mechanicus research facilities. We're evacuating critical assets and personnel. These defense guns are keeping the skies clear for our ships. The Tyranids have taken note. Get down there and protect those guns.
Captain, you wish to see me?
Sergeant, this is Lieutenant Titus. He'll be taking over command of your squad.
Sir,
I expect you on the ground within 30 minutes. Dismissed.
Lieutenant, forgive my hesitation. I am merely surprised by this development.
As am I.
Sergeant Gadriel, the Absolver is ready to depart. Brother Chiron, this is Lieutenant Titus. He will be leading our squad.
Is that so? Well, I shall be glad to have a commander of such experience.
Is the rest of the squad ready?
Already assembled on the flight deck.
Good. We'll leave immediately.
The strategium. Or launch bait to change your current game map. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. We'll probably do online play as it's needed to some degree. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and go with the main. We're just going to be going ahead and going through the main story as well. But first, I am kind of curious about what's on the other way here, on the other side of here. Is it nothing? Is there just be nothing? Yeah, it's nothing. There's nothing there. Yeah.
Transmitting telemetry data to our ground forces.
I like the look of that shield. That shield looks fucking cool.
What is our assignment?
The Cadians have lost control of the orbital guns. We are to recapture them.
Lost them already. barrels of those guns in great waves. I'm impressed the Cadians held out this long.
Cadia stand.
Brothers Lirio, Altarius, and Elian make up the rest of our squad.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before?
Only these past 2 days.
Then there is much to learn.
I look forward to it.
What do you think you're doing?
Ordnance deployment. Path obstructed. Stand aside.
Those warheads are not properly secured. Do you know what will happen if one comes loose?
Path obstructed. Stand aside.
I'll do it myself. Go and find a tech priest to tighten the screws in that half-brain of yours.
Task aborted. Seeking blessings of cogitation.
Make us a Gallia on him with this.
How about they start doing proper gameplay here?
Pity the effects of the virus bomb are so short-lived.
The kill team we found on Kadaku gave their lives to deploy it.
They bought us precious hours. Without them, this war would have gone very differently. It was pleasing to see those bastards quiver and dull in the instant they left their spores. Sergeant?
Brothers, we are joined by Lieutenant Titus.
Welcome, brother. We are yours to command.
We leave immediately.
Yes, Lieutenant.
I imagine those three are supposed to be the... Alright. Your withdrawal of assets and personnel from Kadaku is at risk. The anti-air defenses, keeping the skies clear under heavy assault by Terran forces, the cavalry assault and ensure the defenses hold until the withdrawals are complete. Okay. Loading game launcher. Oh, that's what that said.
Sir, you served in the Death Watch.
Yes.
That must have been a great honor. It's a privilege to serve with you.
Approaching drop zone.
Let's go. You see those service studs? Our lieutenant is over 200 years old. He couldn't have been born a Primaris.
You're right.
And now he has your command.
Major, give me an update.
The wretched beasts have taken the orbital guns. They pushed us back to this encounter.
She needs to have purple eyes. They need to update this and add purple eyes to her, because if she's from the Cadian Regiment, that's what it should be. At least, in my personal opinion anyways. maybe her background makes it so that way she doesn't have to have purple eyes because she was like in some other regiment before she became Acadian regiment. But yeah, that's just my personal qualms.
When others staging a heavy assault.
Illyrio, take Altarius and Elion and remain here to secure the encampment.
Yes, brother.
Major, we must reach the defense guns.
Yes, my lord. Follow me. The situation here has deteriorated. Those foul gargoyles pollute the skies.
The Tyranids have the orbital guns.
They do. These unrelenting attacks make a counteroffensive difficult.
We shall take care of that.
Okay, you see, I want to go ahead and show you something real quick. You see how tall that woman was? Now I want to show you something real quick. This is going to be in the original Space Marine game. And this was something that initially did bother me, so let me go and show you what it is I'm talking about here real quick. Ah, man. Sorry about that. I had an itch on my ass. All of a sudden. Anyways. So your playlists. Ah. Okay, so there was a character that I think might have also been from Cadia, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe she wasn't. But she was also an Imperial Guard. Here she is. Okay, yeah. So we're just going to go ahead and take note of how fucking tall this woman is. I mean, look at her. She comes right up to his fucking shoulders. See over her. Oh, she's also Acadian regiment. Okay. She's Second Lieutenant Mira, also Acadian regiment, and tall as fucking balls, like big as balls. So, it's not just her. It's like every Imperial Guard in this game. In this game. Am I gonna have to unsubscribe to Anomaly? I think I am. Anomaly's been annoying lately. He's just constantly going on calling every movie that's been good pretty shit, and he's like taking bullshit claims and just running with them. But whatever, it is what it is. So anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there. So yeah. Hold on. Combat? No. Huh. Combos, huh? Interesting. Okay. Wind slash. Distance stab. Okay. Sprinting. And in this combo to switch between light and heavy combos, okay? Hold on for a second real quick. I, of course, use my dirty laundry to blow my nose on, because if I don't, I use fucking regular tissues. it's just going to go ahead. And then I'm using a little tissue box. In about 3 days, I have like an overinflated nasal cavity.
Major! We've got more incoming from the east!
Move to reinforce the eastern flank. You, go with him.
We will assist in the defense.
Very good, my lord.
The numbers are endless. We'll see about that. Hope you're keeping score, brother. Awhile.
Hostiles in the kill zone!
Here they come! Glory of Ultramar! Target!
My lord, intelligence reports multiple swarms crossing in.
Direct us to them!
Sending coordinates to your Auspex display.
Changing magazines!
My lord, we are preparing an airstrike. Can you hold the enemy in place until it hits?
Consider it done! Reloading weapons! Leave not one of them standing! Firm on your finger! Be ready to move! Reload! Another one dead. Munitions secured. Reloading.
Airstrike incoming!
Wretched creatures.
A direct hit, Major.
The 8th never miss! Everyone at this base owes you their life, my lords.
The Emperor protects. We must proceed through the jungle to reach the orbital defense guns.
That was pretty damn
Assist the
hefty.
Cadians while they establish new defensive lines, then report back.
Yes, Lieutenant. It will not take long.
Tactics.
orbital guns are on the other side of the swamp.
Be alert. The Tyranids will be lying in wait.
This must be where the swarm originated. These abhorrent husks are everywhere. Living organic machines.
Indeed. Their ships, these pods, all of it.
Their very existence is heresy. We shall thin their numbers today, brother.
Tried to reach the downed storm tavern. Bog stunk beyond words. Several of us drowned in its stagnant pools. Scope of the Tyranid infestation still unknown. Last reading suggested Kadaku was near the threshold for exterminatus. If that be the case, I would not weep for this world. It has already claimed too much.
Okay.
Ravana, do not stop moving. Need to reload. Changing magazine. Thank you, brother. They never learn. Ravana eliminated. Resupplying. Vermin exterminate.
I expect better of the Cadians. Losing the orbital guns was costly.
And they paid for it dearly. But the enemy numbers are not insignificant. The Cadian 8th will have to do better.
Okay. I thought those stems were there for a reason then. Okay. I don't think that this is Tyranid stuff here because this seems a little bit, I don't know, too specific to the environment.
You're familiar with this foe, brother?
I am.
How do the Tyranids compare to other Xenos?
They are an unrelenting plague, but they are cunning. The controlling influence of their hive mind makes them act as one. Tread carefully. The spores detonate when threats draw near.
Then let us take the advantage and destroy them.
Reloading weapon. The Emperor elsewhere.
The Death Watch.
Yes.
I hope I too will share that honor one day.
Reloading. Restocking. Eliminate them, then proceed. Special tactics ready. My thanks for the assist. Stabilizing vitals. Rapid.
Jesus, man. I was going back here just to see if there's anything I might have missed or whatever, but nope. I found that one audio log. I want to find like at least most of them, if not all of them. Okay, here's another one.
Resupplying. Let us get to work.
Okay. Be a significant improvement bit there. Okay then, yeah.
moment, brothers.
And remember I can use the grenades too, so you know.
The most direct route is through the swamp. Let us proceed.
No. The swamp will be infested with Xenos. There is a bunker straddling the riverbed. We will cut through there.
But that will add considerable time. Surely we...
We will not trade strategy for expediency.
As you command.
You might not be willing to, but I am. Oh, well, look at that, another med kit. But I actually went that way. You know, it won't let me, so yeah.
Lieutenant, Captain Akaran has given us new orders. You must proceed alone.
Understood. Thank you, Lirio.
See you on the Resilient.
Okay. Scoped, high-powered, semi-automatic rifle. No, I'm good. I'm not interested in using the scope stuff. I want to try this grenade launcher first. Terranians for a second.
There they are. The orbital guns. Another one dead. Better. Restocking. Deploying frag grenade. Target destroyed. Munitions secured. Recovering.
Fresh magazine.
Holy terror. Those
We've locked them in. We could do no more.
Open the gate.
Yes, my lord. Open the gates!
But sir, you said...
Open the bloody gates!
May not be pretty. This rifle hasn't let me down in 20 years.
Another wave. We can't hold them.
You will serve your empire. Trying to get up here. Stay in position, men. Do not let them surround you. They will not get past it. Frag grenade deployed. Are you not the Lord Castellan soldiers? Fight, damn you! Where is that alien spirit I have heard tell of? Loading up. Honor your homeworld's memory, guardsmen. Vermin. Reloading. Frag grenade out! Resupplying. A fine gift from the Lord. Everybody inside, now! There will always be more. We must focus on taking down the hive ship.
Guardsmen, get these gates closed.
Transmitting command now. Stand by.
Do not relent in your attack. You're wasting time.
Never seen orcs do that.
Makes them easier to kill.
You have yet to see the worst of them.
Oh, I look forward to it.
Oh boy, that was pretty intense there. So I guess I'm not really going to be able to discuss much about Horus, the Horus heresy, and what it is I think about it. So yeah, or whatever. I did want to say some of the things I found out about the Emperor, which would be interesting, but I guess I can't really do that at the moment. Not at least while I'm playing this
Major
game.
Sakana,
Go ahead.
we met with one of your squads.
Thank you, my lord. I shall give them new orders.
Way is clear. Proceed.
Looks like a slaughter.
No excuse for cowardice.
Very good.
Old carbine, okay. Huh. I do like the sound effects on this so far. It's pretty damn good.
Restocking.
Frag grenade. Heavy bolt pistol.
They will not get past this.
Okay, so that's our destination then. Let's see what's up here.
Xenos monstrosities flanked us. That's when the deserters took off. May the Emperor deliver swift retribution to those that abandon their kin. We formed up and resisted as best we could. Pulled back by inches, retrieving weapons from the fallen. We will fight to the end. For Cadia. For the Emperor.
Hey, let's see what we've got here, shall we?
I repeat, awaiting orders to attack. Major, do you read?
This is Lieutenant Titus. Identify yourself.
Captain Iden, sir. Our long-range comms were damaged in battle.
They must be close.
Hold fast, Captain. We are coming. fine gift from the forge.
Oh, okay, I see. If I... Okay.
The facility is just beyond those gates.
There must be a console that opens.
Over here, brother. They never learn. Need to reload. Give me strength. On the track. Reloading weapon. Another one dead. Brother, hey! I am
Switching magazine.
So where's an ammo over here?
frag grenade deployed. Let us get to work.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Plasma pistol. Alright. Always a fan of a plasma pistol. It's always great to have. There's nothing over here. And there is, awesome.
Stabilizing vitals.
Okay. Don't want to go too far out, otherwise I'm not going to be able to... Oh, okay, cool. I can zoom in. I didn't know that. Ah, okay, I see.
Engage the enemy here. You have my thanks. Zargana,
Receiving!
we have made contact with Captain Iden.
Iden! I thought him lost.
We are approaching his position now.
Can you patch me through?
Working on it.
Ready to deploy special tactics. Resupplying. Changing magazine. This will serve me well.
I think this one's actually a lot better than myself, but it's just me.
Link established. Go ahead, Major.
Captain Iden, I thought you were dead man.
Not today, sir.
You're tougher than Grok's hide.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Iden, we need to take back those orbital guns.
I've got armor ready to roll.
See it done, Captain.
Yes, sir. Let's give him a taste of Cadian wrath.
Alright. Hold on. At what point are we in the stream exactly? Are we doing 1 hour, 2 hour, an hour and a half? Where exactly are we at right now? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go ahead and do a bit of a response video here real quick just to Voss, because I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it is that he's doing with regards to Toriyama's whole like thing there. So see how long we've been streaming for here. Yeah. It says right here like about like an hour and a half, so I don't know why I'm going on the stream right now and it says I've only been streaming for about 2 hours, but like not 2 hours, 2 minutes and, but I know this is a lie. Like I know this is not accurate. And what's going on here? Let me just, yeah, no, it's just not doing anything for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird. It's not giving me an accurate portrayal of that. So yeah, we'll go ahead and watch that video and comment on it as time goes by, just to, but first I want to go and get through this real quick. And for the record, I am a fan of Voss. I do like Voss's content. It's just that I know that his media takes are usually something between, on the ball or completely and utterly fucking idiotic. And there's like almost no in between.
Cursed gate is in our way.
Let us remove it.
Trolls must be nearby.
To your work.
Controls are in that tower.
Make use of them.
Squad, move your reckoning backsides through that gate, now!
Move to link up with the Cadians.
As you command, Lieutenant.
This way!
Damn.
What is that?
Take it down. While it lives, the other creatures are harder to kill. Need to reload. My armor is greased to multiple points. They never learn. Major, we have retaken the facility.
Here is the Emperor. Boarding a Valkyrie now, heading to you.
Okay.
Get these guns online! Move! We'll punch a hole in those hive ships so big you can fly a frigate through it!
It won't let that happen without a fight.
It's...
The hive mind. The Tyranid's powerful collective intelligence. Not to be underestimated.
Okay. Let me see how many frames I've lost here. Wow, I've lost a lot. It looks like I might have to go ahead and postpone doing any kind of streams like this since I keep losing a lot of frames here. I don't know why. It says here I keep losing about like 40.8% frames. I have no idea why that is. So.
Major, the guns are in a zero state of charge. It will take time to wake the machine spirit.
Hurry!
The Tyranids will throw everything they have at this facility.
This is Major assault column. Divert 2nd and 3rd platoon to the orbital guns immediately.
Copy that, sir.
Let's show these bastards what the 8th are made of!
Okay, let's go ahead and take a bit of a break from the game for the moment and watch a video here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and preface this again is that I like some of Vosh's media takes. I also hate some of Vosh's media takes. And the thing about that is that he is either on the ball, completely on the nose, 100% right, or he is just retardedly wrong, just completely media illiterate, no fucking debate whatsoever to be had. It's just dumb. And I am going to assume that this is probably going to be one of those very dumb takes. So let's go ahead and see what we have here, shall we?
Can we say, like, can we all agree on, like, the coldest take of all time? So it's not even remotely controversial, but I want to pretend that it is with this lead up. One of the best green flags that you can get in an anime is when they can draw black people. Easily. Like, if you are watching an anime or reading a manga and they can draw a black person, just, it's a low bar. I'm not saying it's a high bar. It's a low bar. But if they can do it, then, wow, such a hot take. I said it's a cold take. Fire Force is able to draw black people. Yeah, and, like, lots of sexual assaults. So, you know, a very diversely talented mangaka. We can call it the Mr. Popo test. Yeah. Hunter x Hunter as Canary, and she's...
Wait, the Mr. Popo test? What the fuck does that mean? Mr. Popo is like a reference to this guy, Hanuman. Like, this is what Mr. Popo is meant to represent. Like, are you... what? Like, what the fuck? That was from chat, so I'm not gonna bother, like, parsing the meaning behind chat there, because chat can be just as retarded as Vosh, even more so sometimes, so.
She's iconic. Canary is iconic, I agree. Canary is legit one of the only characters in, like, a big shonen property that I can think of that is... okay, it's crazy, because... okay, you notice this if you watch, like, anime from the 90s or 80s or whatever. They used to draw everyone in anime, or, like, animate everyone in anime, having darker skin. If you look at any anime from, like, the 90s or 80s, everyone is copper-skinned. You see this especially...
that is actually pretty true. I'm gonna let me cook on this
with,
one.
like, One Piece, where in the earlier seasons of One Piece, like Nico Robin, everyone is, like, orange or some kind of, like, you know, ethnically ambiguous. And then you look at modern and everyone's white. And for Canary in Hunter x Hunter, I can't believe it. They did the opposite. There is so much that is wild with how the original Hunter x Hunter show did Canary, from the lips to the fact that...
I never watched Hunter x Hunter, so I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Don't even know anything about this character, so whatever.
She's, like, a redhead. You know how they make redheads black people in adaptations? They did the opposite with her. I don't know how that's possible. And the skin tone, incredible stuff.
Alright, let's take a look at what he's talking about, shall we? Hunter, Canary, original design. Because I want to know which one is the original design. Alright, so 1999 versus 2011. Okay, so what, is this like... anyways, is this like supposed to be... yeah, I'm guessing the one on the left is supposed to be the older version, while the newer version is supposed to be the one on the right, okay. Like, I don't know what Vosh is talking about, because he said that they did this in the reverse. I mean, this seems to be like pretty much the standard. I mean, making a redhead character black, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so sorry, I just had to check to see what was going on with Reddit. Google Translate time. Yeah. By the way, I'm talking about the Silent Hill 2 outrage that involves Maria. So yeah, if you're wondering. Okay, I'll take a look at that later. Since we want to go ahead and stay on topic here for the moment.
Truly incredible. These are the same character. These are the same character. Yes. Yeah, it's the reverse of what the Chuds complain about. Why does she have haircut?
Oh, the reverse of what the Chuds complained about. Okay, I was saying like what the I mean there is a pattern of them taking taking redheads and gingers and whatnot and making them into black people. So I'm not too sure what he means by that because it seems to be exactly what the Chuds would talk about, but you know the reason why they would complain about it is because trying to pretend that reverse racism is actually a thing, when in fact it's just gendercide. I'm joking on that, of course, but I just want to make it very clear that that was a joke. So, but it's kind of fucking weird how they take traditionally redheaded characters and then make them black. Like they did this with Jimmy Olsen in the My Adventures with Superman, which, by the way, is a show that I do like. I do actually enjoy that show. So yeah.
This is the earlier show. This is the later show. The later Hunter x Hunter is peak. Glitch, a lot of Japanese people just don't know that black people exist. I'm just going to be real with you. They don't know. Like, let me put it this way. You know how a bunch of Americans...
I'm pretty sure that since Yusuke... Hold on. Yusuke, Japan, Samurai. So, this guy is very much celebrated in Japan. And he's very much a figure that is showcased in popular media over in Japan. So much so that they recently did a game in which he's like one of the two characters on there. Here's one of the pictures of him. So, and this guy is very, very well known. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of Japan know that black people from Africa are a thing, since this guy is very much one of the most celebrated characters, or one of the most celebrated historical people in Japan. I mean, come on. Seriously? Anyways. Just dumb take. Just, oops, hold on. Hold on. There. Last tab closed. There we go, okay. My bad. Ah, fucking Christ. Hold on. There we go. Oh, this is Italian. I didn't think this would be Italian. I thought this might have been Spanish or some shit. I don't know any language other than English and bad English. Bad English being cursing, obviously.
Americans don't know that Gypt is a racial slur because they don't know about Romani people, really. In Japan, up until relatively recently, that's around the level of cultural awareness that Japanese people had about, like, black people. Like, all of the Western specific knowledge about, like, okay, well, you can't draw their hair like this, and you can't draw their lips like this, and so on, because it's minstrelry or whatever. Like, that was legitimately not known to most Japanese people. And only recently has this become, like, a thing, you know?
That is true, and to a certain extent. However, I wouldn't quite put it like that in the sense that they don't really know anything about black people, whatever. They do know some things about black people. Obviously, there are certain cultural imports from America and from Africa that made them their way over to Japan. But it's the intricate knowledge that the West has in terms of black people and the racism and what not to portray them as and whatnot. That's true. So let's see.
Oh, so it's not their fault? I mean, I don't want to, like, downplay Japanese racism as a factor, but I mean, I think that is legitimately the case in a lot of specific examples where they legitimately just didn't know, right? Like that is a possibility. The reason they draw blackface because the American, well, yeah, and I mean there are over the top examples where it's more like deliberate racism. I'm just saying in a lot of cases they legitimately didn't know. I disagree. Vosh Japan has access to the internet. Listen to the words that come out of my mouth when I talk. I said they didn't, like in the past. Like obviously nowadays, yeah, you have like basically universally accessible global internet shit, okay? But a lot of the anime that we saw back in like the early 2000s was made off of manga that was written back in the 90s and 80s. And like, yeah, obviously there's not as excusable today. Akira Toriyama in the 80s had access to the internet thanks to Future Trunks. That's true. Trunks came back and told him, hey, please don't draw a person with dark skin like that again. You can't do that, man.
Got him!
Toriyama was like, okay, I will simply go on to become like the most beloved mangaka of all time, and then die. Thank you. Here's a character. This doesn't even look like anime. I could be wrong. This 100% looks like a Western show inspired by anime. What is this even from? This is 100% like a Western animated show. Thoughts on making Mr. Popo purple? I mean, apparently Mr. Popo wasn't even meant to be, like, a black guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah, he's not. He's meant to be a reference towards the god Hanuma. I mean, that's what he is, so...
It's probably just better to avoid the... Vox Machina is not anime? Yeah, I can tell from the way this looks. It's very clearly Western. Staff Officer Black of the... Okay... Staff Officer Black, is that actually his name? Of the Red Ribbon Army? Alright, Toriano.
Well, hold on for a second real quick. Let me make sure I'm getting that name right, because I'm not too sure. Because I remember now that the Hanuma is the name of the monkey god in India. Hold on. Mr. Popo God reference. Oh, my bad. Completely different deity, my bad. Mahakala. That's the name of the god. Mahakala. Yeah, sorry, I fucked up there in terms of the name there. My bad. Complete brain fart. Go ahead and like rip me apart in the comment section if you guys want to.
What were you cooking with this one, Toriyama? Did you know that your property would become beloved in POC circles in the West? I'm telling you. I'm genuinely telling you. They didn't know. I'm not defending it at all. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Now, this specifically, I wouldn't really, like... The funny thing is about this character, I can't remember what his... Let's see. Red Ribbon Army, black guy name. He's the only black guy in the entire Red Ribbon Army. So... Okay, Officer Black. Let's go with that. I'm sorry. That was just... I completely forgot his name because it's been so long since I've actually watched the original Dragon Ball show. So, yeah, let's go with that, all right? I do remember his story. The moment he found out that Commander Red was using the Red Ribbon Army to gather the Dragon Ballers not to... get world domination, which would have made a lot of sense, but instead was to, and I'm not even fucking kidding here, to make him the tallest man alive, to make him a mountain of a man. When he found out about that shit, he shot him dead. And tried to go ahead and tell Goku that the Red Ribbon Army doesn't want to go ahead and fight you anymore. We're perfectly fine. And then he fucked it all up. So, yeah. It's funny, too, because it's like, he was clearly at Commander Red's side because he thought he was going to wish for world domination. But when that wasn't the case, yeah. Which, honestly, like, I wouldn't blame anyone for fucking reacting like that at all. I would not.
Genuinely telling you, they didn't know. I'm not defending it at all. A lot of it is downstream of like racism that existed broadly in Japanese culture. I'm just saying I think it's far more likely to look at that and go, they didn't know. Because Toriyama didn't like continue drawing black people that way. I genuinely think that in a lot of cases. I just don't want to assume malice when it's so much easier to think like, oh no, they were just like really ignorant back in like the 80s or 70s or whatever. You know, they didn't have the internet. Black people were like a yokai to them. They're like, yeah, man, there are people with really dark skin, and also there are like fat centipedes that live in the woods that feed on the dreams of naughty children, you know? Pre-stream anime stunlock. Never should have taught you guys what a stun lock is, because you didn't internalize the lesson anyway, since they were drawn in the 60s. Yeah, again, like, I don't...
Okay, let's see. Is there anything else that he brings up? Okay, he brings up some other shit then. Okay. And just okay, let's have him talk about that character.
In anime. I just feel like,
and then we'll go ahead and
you know, you have to be like,
we'll just go ahead and watch that segment there, and then we'll go ahead and continue the game.
What the f does that mean, Pestlebub? Officer Black redraw? Oh, that looks really good. They redrew the earlier Dragon Ball. Big everyone you
No. This is from, I think, Path to Power, I think. It's from one of the Dragon Ball movies. I never really watched them because I don't really... When I want to watch the original Dragon Ball, I wouldn't watch a movie that retells the original story kind of badly, in a sense, in regards to the payoff at the very end. But point being is that, like, this is more of a movie. This didn't redraw the original Dragon Ball shows.
Elias is problematic news. Nobuhiro Watsuki was convicted of owning CP in 2017. He only got a slap in the wrist, and to this day is employed by Shusha, best known for Shonen Drub. His series.
Okay, this is getting into the weeds of shit. So, yeah, that wasn't as bad as the video as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be ranting and raving at Vosh for a bit, calling him a fucking dumbass. But nope. Turns out that was like one of his correct media takes. Now wait until we actually post a really bad media take here. So yeah, I'm gonna check out photo mode real quick. Okay, it's the same thing as it was in every other game.
Major, we need to establish a...
My troops are in defensive positions. They'll hold.
The enemy will try to scale these walls. Do not let them.
No plans, Chief.
Understood. Brothers, let us make haste. A fine gift from the forge. Grabbing equipment. Loading up. Assist when possible, but do not linger.
it looks like I got that then. Okay.
Major Salkana, we are almost at the targeting system.
You need to manually raise the petals of the satellite dish.
We will see it done. Major, I see the mechanisms. Stand by.
Be alert! The Tyranids have taken notice of you.
Let them come. Keep them off me while I get this done. Hold them off! One down. I've sustained heavy damage. Let us get to work.
Here come the winged vermin.
Protect the antenna. Reload. War gear prime. Very good. Another one dead.
More gargoyles headed for the antenna!
Reload. Incoming.
Enemy are going for the antenna! Eliminate them!
My weapon is empty. I've sustained heavy damage.
The enemy have damaged the antenna!
They killed old brother. They will pay.
Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. I think I'll go ahead and give it a rest for right now, and I'll pick it up again some other time. So you know. So yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick this up again, and yeah. So anyways, it's been a great time playing. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully the amount of fucking lost frames hasn't been an issue here. I'll see what I can do about that. But yeah, see you guys later.